Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to art. We are in week number 4 of our perspective unit, and today we're going to learn to use 3 vanishing points in our picture. So, week number 1 was the building picture, week number 2 was the road, the train, or the dock, or the airplane runway. Week number 3 was the corner of the building, and now week number 4 is going to be what I like to call the ant's eye view, looking up. And for that, we're going to need 3 vanishing points. So I have my ruler, I have my paper, and I have my sharpened pencil. Okay, so let me pan you down and let's get started. Okay, so to get the vanishing points onto my paper today, it's a little bit different than the other pictures. So I'm going to draw upside down, so it's a little bit harder for me to do, but I'm going to line up my paper here on my screen. There, I think that's good. Okay, so this is really the top of my paper, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my vanishing point right here. It's actually off the paper and up higher. And then I'm going to put a vanishing point on the bottoms, one here. Ooh, see, it's going off the camera here. Let me see if I can show it to you. One there, see that little dot? And then I'm going to put one over here. Okay, so my 3 vanishing points, let me move my camera back, are at the top of the paper here, off the paper onto the board, one over here, and one over here, okay? So now, in the middle of the paper, I'm going to put a line. This is another building picture, by the way, okay? That's going to be the corner of a building. Now, this is how you play, and this is why I wanted you to put the vertical line in the middle. It'll help you just divide the paper up a little bit. So, if the line is on this side, it has to go to that vanishing point. And if it's on this side, it has to go to that vanishing point. Okay? And any line that shoots up has to go to the top vanishing point. So, let me show you what I mean. I'm going to connect the vanishing point, which is right there. Do you see it? I'm touching the vanishing point, and I'm touching the top of the line. And I'm going to put a line. And then I'm going to touch the top vanishing point and touch that line. And that made the side of the building. Okay, it's getting harder now. So now let me do the other side. So you can see my vanishing point. So I'm going to touch the top of the building, make it go towards that vanishing point and put a line. I'll make it a little longer. And then I'm going to touch the corner of the building, which is the top corner. Make it touch the upper vanishing point here. And make it go to the bottom of the paper. Okay? I don't want to move the paper yet, because if I do, it's going to start to get all wonky. So once you do it, and once you get started, don't move your paper. Okay, so now I want to put a building right here. So let me put the top of the building. So I'm touching the vanishing point, and that line is going. If I move see, here it is, and here's the line. And now I want to make the side of the building, so it has to go to the top one. All the lines that go up and down have to go to the top. Okay? So now I am going to put a line right here. I'm going to move it over. Okay? See how it's touched? If I continued that line, it would go up to my vanishing point up here. But I want to make another building look like this. So I'm going to make this line on the right go to that vanishing point there. And then this side of the building has to go to that vanishing point, which is right over, where is it? Right there, you see my finger? So I'm just going to connect it. And it goes off the page. Now when I hold this up, do you see now how it looks like I'm small and I'm looking up at this big building that's growing up into the sky? Okay? So now when I want to put the windows on, they have to follow the perspective too. Now, obviously, I just moved my paper, so my marks are a little off. So if you're doing this on your desk in school, you should really keep it in the same spot. But now what I'm going to do is, much like the other picture, I'm going to connect my windows so they face the vanishing point. Do you see that? They are angled down. And then here I'm going to use the side of the lines to help me figure out the windows. Okay. And then up above now, I can go in and add more buildings, or I can add, this is a great picture for Superman to be flying. Now, obviously, I'm just drawing a little stick figure here, but I think you get the point. There he is up in the sky. I can add the moon, and I can go in now, follow the lines of perspective. So if it's on this side, the line has to angle down, and if it's on this side, it has to angle that way to that vanishing point. And I'm going off my lines a little bit here because I want to add more. And I already moved my paper, but I think you get the point. The more you follow the vanishing point, the better the picture and more realistic the picture is going to be. Okay? So, give it a try. This one's harder to do. And once you put your vanishing points down on your desk, it could be with a piece of tape or just a little mark on your desk, you should be able to do the picture. Okay? So give it a try, and when you're done, you can go back with your other pictures and add the color. Okay? So remember, this one has 3 vanishing points. The lines that go up and down have to follow the guy on the top. Anything on this side has to go to that vanishing point, and anything on this side has to go to that guy over there. Okay? Give it a try, and when you have all your pictures, you can add color, and you can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, and you'll have a beautiful portfolio of perspective pictures. So have a great time doing this, boys and girls, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.